doing today? Today is Tuesday? No, today is Wednesday. When I haven't worked for a few days, I never know what day it is. I have a really hard time with that. It's going to be really crazy when I retire. I'm probably going to have to like wear a calendar on my watch or something. I mean, it has a calendar, but like I'm going to need to know like today's Tuesday, today's Wednesday, you know. But welcome to the yarn room today. Um, I'm here because I got a yarn haul in, a swap from Nina's Next Knots from Lynanne, and I showed you that, but I got to put it away. And I finished a project that I showed you, my knit blanket. And so I have to empty my yarn bag. This was a gift from Nancy with the gnomes on it. So cute. From She's Got Yarn Too. So I need to put this yarn away and the book and the pattern so I can reuse my bag. The book and the pattern don't go in here. They're going in, you know, the Knit 101 book, and they're going in. I have a shelf in Roy's man cave. There's a shelf in there that he wasn't using, so it has become my crochet bookshelf. Particularly since I was kind of taking over his room for videoing before, because he wasn't using it very often. I mean, it didn't have a very comfy chair in it. It does now because it's got his recliner in there for his recovery room, but he's downstairs. So it would be a really nice crochet room, except it's lonely when you're in there all by yourself all the time, you know. So anyway, it's a whole nother thing. But I have yarn to put away. So this yarn is the Dots yarn that I made that knit blanket out of. I have a little bit left in this skein, a third maybe. There's like 100 yards in it, 110 yards. So there's probably 30-ish yards left in here. And then I had 2 more skeins still that I didn't use. So these, the way I do my yarn, these go, this isn't going in the scraps because it might be just enough to finish a project, right? So back in the bag. Don't mind the crinkle. Means I'm playing in the yarn, and I like playing in the yarn. So this, all my 5 weights, wait, I put some in here. I don't have anything like this in here. I have more of this brand of yarn in a tote. I know. I got rid of, cleaned out most of the totes. It might be in here. But, you know, this is the same weight yarn over here. This is, so I'm just going to shove this in these yarns, because these are 5 or 6 weight yarns over here. I think mostly 5 weight. And so I'm just going to make that fit in there like that. Then Lynanne gave me, well, this yarn, I'm going to move. Oh, you can't see the yarns. Bring you this way a little. So this yarn in this cubby hole. This is a really cool yarn. I don't know if I've ever showed it to you guys. It's chain spun and it's got some sparkle in it. It's a Dreamweaver. I'm going to say it's a 5 weight. But it's like purpley reds. And it's really kind of unique. I need to use it on something. I haven't done that yet. But, I'm going to stick it up here. I think. We might need to do this a different way. Let's take this one out and push this one in. And then that can go up there. Because in this cubby, again, you can't see it very well. Let's see if we can fix that a little. Angle you down a little. Okay, right there. So in this cubby right here, along with this beautiful Dulce Cashmere, I really need to find something. This has a little bit of wool in it, 65% actually. But you don't feel wool. It's so soft. I really want to make something out of it, something gorgeous, something for myself that you would wear like for special occasions. But it has wool in it, and I'm afraid. I'm afraid to work with it. But I love owning it. So we're going to put it up there. There. So let's turn it the right way. I don't know, you probably can't see it, but it's going to go up here. And it's gorgeous. And I just, like I said, I don't feel scratchy when I touch it and hold it. I don't know what work, and I did rub it on my skin many times, and it hasn't given me a rash or anything, but it's not working with it in, like, breathing in the fibers and all of that as it goes. So I'm a little nervous about working with it, but it is my most expensive yarn that I have in this room, and it's gorgeous, and it's soft, and I just have to have it. I have to keep it. I can't, I got rid of most of my wool yarn, most yarns that have wool in it, but there's a few that are special, and I just can't get rid of them. That is the number one special that I can't get rid of. This is from Aldine Wools, and it's a knit crate. It's the Creative Grandma yarn. Oh, you can't see it. I'm talking about this yarn, and you can't even see it. I was talking about it because I thought you could see it. So this hank, this is Superwash Merino 80% and 20% tinsel. It's a sport weight, 350 yards. And it's from Creative Grandma. I love that lady. She helped teach me to crochet. Her tutorials are very slow. Her stitch tutorials, how to crochet, they're very slow. Once you know the stitches, know where to find things. I've seen people complain that her videos are too slow, but when you are a beginner, oh my goodness, that woman was so helpful. Her Bag O' Day, Secret Yarnery, they're telling you, put your hook in this spot specifically. So good for when you're learning to crochet. And Creative Grandma is probably the most patient out of all of those for the beginner. Like, she does everything in kind of a slowish motion kind of thing to show you, and I'm like, oh yeah, I get it now. And she was a big help. So this, I can't get rid of that. It means something to me. So anyway, that's that yarn that goes there. Lynanne sent me a bunch of Dazzling. I love this yarn. And it just so happens that she sent me a bunch of this is Hint of Jasmine. And I have some Hint of Jasmine in here. I think, nope, this is called Jade Blush. This is Jade Blush. I thought I had Hint of Jasmine. Maybe I didn't keep any of that. This one is called Pool. It's blues. This one is Windstorm, and it's pinks. These two, the blues and the pinks, that would be so good on my granddaughter, my youngest two granddaughters. And this one is also Windstorm. I must have given away the Hint of Jasmine that I had. When I went one year, the year that these were on clearance, these are Dazzling from Yarn Bee and Hobby Lobby, and they were on clearance for $1.49 a skein. The year that they went on clearance, I bought a lot of them, and I shared with some of my Zoom friends that could not get to a Hobby Lobby, and so I probably gave them all away, the Hint of Jasmine ones, which is surprising because they're purple, but I have friends that like purple as well. And I have these others, so I thought I had some, but there's none in here. So I'm going to hide some of these pink ones. Uh-oh, there goes yarn on the floor. A pink one back there. And pull these out so you can still see them. Then I can put in the two new colors that I have. And they'll still all be in this cubby. So the two new colors that I have are the Hint of Jasmine, and this one is called Sunburst. So I have these two different ones. I think there's 4 of these and 5 of these, something like that. So we're going to bag those up, and we're going to fit them into this cubby hole. That is the plan of the day, because I do believe, I think this one is, this one might be, I have to dig a little deeper on this one and see what are the colors. I think this is, the price tag is right over the color name. Oh, this is the Sunburst. Look at that. I thought it was the Hint of Jasmine. 4, 5. So maybe there's 5 of each. Jasmine, 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 jasmine. So 3. Oh, I've got 7 of the jasmine and 5 of the other one. But no fear, they will all fit in my really cool plastic baggies. And, you know, I could probably fit more yarn in each cubby without the bag. But with the bag, all the yarn that's the same comes out when I pull that bag out. So I know how much I have when I want to make a project. So if I come in here and I know that there's that pink one back there. You don't know that by looking at it, but when I pull that out, I can see the pink one behind it. So that being said, it makes it easy to know what you have. And I can condense them, so the cubby over here, which you can't see very well right this second either, I have 2 cubbies that I could really put into one if I needed to. But I have projects on the hook that that I've pulled out of these cubbies, and I pulled the whole bag out, even though I'm probably only going to use a partial skein, and then that bag is going to go back in there, because what else are you going to do with it? You know, I'm not going to put a partial skein in my scrap bin if I have more of that yarn, because like I said before, it might be just a little bit that you need if you find yourself playing yarn chicken. You know, like, oh crap, I used that little partial skein on something else and now I need it. So this can, as you can see, will fit in here. And then I think, I don't know if I will get 7 in one bag. I'm going to say probably not. I got 5 in there real easy. I don't know. It's a real soft, squishable yarn, so maybe. We'll see. Wish me luck on that. But we're just going to put these in here. But I got a notification. I do believe I have my Lion Brand order finally arrived. I ordered it literally on a month ago. The 10th. Maybe it was October 10th. Not September 10th. It must have been October 10th. So not a month. But a long. Well, today's only the 23 weeks at least. I don't know. It was way too long as far as I'm concerned. I am not going to get 7 in here. Nope. But I can get possibly 4 this way. Let's see. For them to not stack on top. Yeah. Okay, we coaxed it. A little prodding, a little coaxing. And away it goes. And my garbage can is way over there. So I will have a yarn haul video for you soon. Because I also think that I have a Hirschner's order that's arriving maybe today. So now this, I'm going to push way in the back and turn it around, and hopefully, yep, the next bag will fit in front. And that'll be really awesome as far as I'm concerned. Make sure there's no stragglers. Nope. So a lot of these would be, how many yards are in here? 256 yards. So and times 7, of the one color. 7. So, you know, you got 14. Like 2,000. Oh, excuse me, 2,000 yards. Oh. I did take some of this, and I have it in a project bag for the project that, the shawl, that Pamela, from Pamela's Adoring Crochet, she had me testing for her. It's not done. I haven't worked on it in a minute. It was, you know, life. But it's beautiful, and it's working up so gorgeously. I need to get back to that shawl. Maybe sometime in the next week or so. We'll see. I got kind of stuck on Boggy blankets for the moment, and granny squares, and, you know. So then Lynanne also sent me some of this hygge, charmed, and I have 4 of the green. You can see in here that it's a better lighting, I think, right now. This is the green. It's like an army green, and 3 in the peach color. This is actually called, I think, Meteor. This is called Meteor, and this one is called Morning Star. Totally don't get the names, but okay. For some reason, they don't ask my approval when they're naming yarn. I don't understand why, but I really like it when they give yarn a name, a color name, versus some companies that are just give them a number. I'm like, you know, it's kind of degrading. It's degrading to the yarn to not have an actual name. Don't you agree? You don't? Okay. So let's see. Well, 2 are going to fit. I think that's all I'm going to get. I don't know where I'm going to put these. Now, these are a 4-weight, so they need to go on this wall. My sparkle yarn is here. Purples are here and here. I guess maybe if I took this back out and put it in with these, that would work. I'd make this sparkle, and then we can move all that other down. What do you think? Yeah. It's going to take a minute to do that. Then these can fit in, go in with the sparkle yarns. Because there is just a hint of, I'm going to say it's gold sparkle, not green. Now these bags I get on Amazon. And honestly, I don't remember how much I paid for them because it's been a while since I bought them. But they're by Spartan Industries. And you just type in cello bags. I think they're 12 by 15. I would like one if I could find it. And maybe Temu has it. I don't know. But if they had one that was skinnier and a little longer, maybe 9 by 18 or 20 or something, would be perfect for some of these cake yarns. These are not perfect for cake yarns. You can do 4, but they don't line up well in my shelves if they're 4 in a bag. You know, like side by side. And if you do 3, they don't, I don't know. Some of the thinner ones, you can do 3 and stack up this way on the cake yarns. But some of them you can go flat 4 this way. But those don't fit well in my shelving. I like the long, skinny, would be better for my shelf. So if you know anyone designing cello bags, resealable, a cake size bag would be really good. Oh, you don't know anybody doing that? Yeah, me either. And I don't think they would be jumping on it just to do it for me, but you know. Okay, so I have 3 of this one. Let's see, wait a minute. Since she has this one all wrapped up, like, you know, sometimes they come apart on you. See if we can get 3 if we do them like this. And stack it like that. Instead of, that might work. Then I can get all 3 in one bag. And let's see. Ta-da! It worked. Okay. Let's see. Let's put the project bag on the floor because we took the yarn out of it. I'm going to set these back in the box for a minute. I don't know why I had that Lion brand yarn go to my P.O. box. Probably because I ordered it and the camper was still open and I wasn't sure where we would be when it arrived. If I know something's going to be, you know, like Amazon, I ordered from Amazon in the summer and it's going to be here in 2 days, I'll order it to come home. But if it's going to be, you know, anything that's going to be longer and we might be gone over the weekend, then I have it shipped to my P.O. box. So the Lion brand order took a minute, but I did get a notification that it's there. So I was real happy about that. Oh, this is my Rwana. It just happens to be in a basket sitting here. It needs to be not in the basket, but so I had it in Roy's man cave because sometimes it would be chilly in there and I could throw it on. But then it's in the way now because he's in there living, you know, kind of. But he's doing the stairs so good. So he's going up and down all by himself. And he prefers to be downstairs. Don't blame him. Oh, there's a bar under that stove. That's why it's not. Okay. Then I need to climb up and empty bags to get into there. So let's see what we can got going on here. Oh, can't turn it too much. Let's see if we can kind of do this. So you can maybe see a little better. Straighten you up a little. Okay, and I will probably fast forward through this a little bit. Or maybe not. Maybe we'll just chat. So this is Horizon. Oh, it's ball band broke. And it's falling apart. But this, I made a cardigan, Hexie cardigan, Christmas cardigan out of the Christmas yarn in this last year. As a collaboration with Hobie. Such great softness to this yarn. It is so soft and squishy, and I love the colors. Look how vibrant they are in this one. This is, oh, they don't give you color names. This is 13, and this Hobie Horizon is 7 ounces, 601 yards, which is 200 grams, 550 meters. It's a 3-weight. And it's 100% acrylic. And, oh, this needs a really perfect project too, because look at those colors. They're so vibrant and so pretty. So, we're going to take, well, I guess, we're going to leave this one that I just moved to go up. Oh, that one's pretty empty down there. So the whole spiel that I just gave about yarns to put back in here, we'll deal with that later. We're going to move some of these down here. And wait, I just put some of this in there. Darn it. I thought it was the same yarn. I like to keep the same yarns together. And I'll sit here for a minute. This is the Vanna's Choice in the color Dusty Purple. Isn't that pretty? And this is Bernat Premium in the color Deepest Purple. Love that color. So we'll put that down there. And then we'll put these up here. Okay. This one can go down here too. Then maybe we'll put these beauties right in here. And let's see if we stick one of these back here. Then I think we can get all the others to fit. Yay! Look at that, they all fit. So we got the new hygge yarns from Lynanne. The sparkle yarn that was in with these other sparkles. And then we got all the new dazzling in there. And so now I can throw away the box. And my yarn room is nice and neat. Kind of. Overstocked. I didn't really say that out loud. So that is what we got today. I am so glad to have that put away. Oh, and what am I wearing, you ask? You saw this? This is, I believe it's a fiber spider pattern I made several years ago. It's made out of, I'm looking up here, hoping that that yarn will tell me what it's called. It's not telling me. It doesn't have a label that I can see. It's a cake, 3-weight, I think Lion brand, not cupcake. I know for sure that I bought it from AC Moore, so it's been a couple of years ago, and they probably still sell it. Isn't it gorgeous? I love the colors, pink and green together. I have a dress that's this darkish green color. It matches really nice. And so I made this. I love this shawl because you don't have to hold it to keep it on. I made it long enough for my fluffy body, but it has like just a little bit of a sleeve. You don't even have to, you know, the way that he makes it, you do increases in the right spots so that it has shoulders. And because it has shoulders, it stays on. No matter what I'm doing, it stays on. Which is the reason that I don't like to wear shawls, is because they don't stay on my fluffy body very well. Even if you make it really huge, you gotta like hold it, because then it's, but because this has a little bit of armholes and the way the shoulders are done in it, it stays on. And you can wear it. And it was a quick, easy make. I think it was like, it looks like maybe half double row, and then I think it's a half double row here, and a treble, you know, so the half double is like in every stitch, and then the treble is skip one, chain one, skip one. So it works up really quick. So, and I believe this is a fiber spider pattern, but it's been a really long time since I made it. Check out his patterns. He does a really good tutorial job too. And I have made a couple of his tutorial shawl designs. They're great. So if you want to check it out, I would. It's great for summer. If I wanted it to be like more spring, fall, with longer sleeves, you could add, obviously add a sleeve to it and have it more of a cardigan. But it does have the V's. But if I wanted to, I could have added sleeves to this. I would have just made this part tighter. You know, I was a very beginner when I made this, so I was real proud of it. I'm still proud of it. I mean, it's great. And this would be, just a couple of stitches in, on like probably one on either side of the armhole, and you could, really easily add a tighter sleeve. But you could do like a boho floppy sleeve on it now, like I did on that beach cover up. The bell kind of sleeve. That would be really pretty on this as well. But I'll show you the back. See, it is a pointed, a triangle. It is a triangle shawl. And I just made it till it was long enough to cover the whole bum and all of that. The belly and the bum. And it's wonderful. And I know it's October. I still like it. And it's not real hot in my house, but it's a warm day. So it's not warm enough that I want to wear nothing but a tank top. A t-shirt would be good, but I didn't have one up here, and I just got out of the shower right before I made this video. So I had a tank top up here, and I had this shawl up here, and I said, that's it. That's what I'm wearing, and it's perfectly warm enough, and it really looks cute together with a pair of jeans. So that's what we have today. That's what we're wearing. That's where it came from. And I wish I could remember the name, and I can't reach it to grab more down. It's above my head and behind things. Hold on. I just found the newest, greatest addition to my yarn room. Grabbers. Roy had to get grabbers. With his leg surgery, they recommended that you get grabbers because you can't reach anything and getting up is a problem. And so I bought a 3-pack off Amazon. They don't extend, but they fold up. And they're magnetic, and who cares about the grabbers? But they reach up there. He's got 3. This one's staying in the yarn room. I have decided. It grabbed my cake. Look at that. Pulled it down for me. This is DK Colors yarn. I think they still make it. I don't know, to be honest with you. It is a Premier. Yes, Premier DK Colors. I love this yarn. It's soft. It's got a little bit of a sleekness to it. It's a 3-weight. 383 yards, 5 ounces, which is 350 meters, 140 grams. And this color is called Sunshine. The yellow and gray. It's called Sunshine. This was like Strawberry Fields or something, I think. I can't remember. And like I said, I don't even know if they really still sell it or not. But if you can get your hands on it, it's a really nice, soft yarn. It works up well, even though it's sleek. You know, it's got that, it's not splitty, as I recall. And it's up there on the top shelf, and I can grab it with the grabbers, and I can put it back with the grabbers, I hope. I hope I can put it back with the grabbers. So, anyway, that is all that I have for you in this video. Thank you so much for watching and spending time with me putting away my yarn in the yarn room and keeping it organized. I'm going to hold you guys to this, to making me videotape to put things away. Or else it gets all out of hand again, and I don't want it to get out of hand again. Now, I do have, like I said, yarn coming, and some of it is Hirschner's packs, and they're going to be big balls. I do have more of those bags, and it might go in there. They're packs of color. You know how Hirschner sells. Let me grab you. I'll grab one. They sell in the pack like this. They're worsted 8. This is worsted 8 baby. In various colors. This one is tangerine twist. This one, I can't read the name on, the color name on the orange one. It's hidden. And the yellow one is called dandelion. And they sell and then the yarns coordinate. Well, I have 2 of this particular colorway because I liked it, but the one seems to be a little brighter than the other. Anyway, they had some packs on sale. I have a Christmas pack too. We were talking about, but it's not, the Christmas pack is blues and red, more like peppermint they called it, I think. And we were talking about on Tuesday Night Live last night, doing some kind of Christmas crochet along for the month of December. Not necessarily a Boggy Creek something. And we were discussing that Angela from A Precious Yarnery has a blanket tutorial, which would be really pretty, to make like a throw for your couch. And I really like that idea. But next month is Thanksgiving, and we should come up with something for that first. So I'm going to talk to Nancy about that today. Something for Halloween next month. I think like a quick crochet along every month would be kind of fun. What do you guys think about that? I think that would be a fun time. And people could send in pictures, and I wonder if we could make um, I mean, why couldn't we make a Gmail account that her and I could both access? I have to check into that. Uh, you know, make 2 administrators on it from different, like, why not, right? Anyway, if you have the passwords and stuff, I have to think about that. I have to check into that. Maybe she can ask her IT people at work. Because, you know, her and I aren't the greatest at technology. But then you could send in pictures and we could put them up online if you wanted us to show off your works. That would be fun, right? So anyway, this is what I have for now. Like I said, I am going to, probably it's lunchtime. I don't know. I don't have my watch on. I had to put it on the charger. Probably it's close to lunchtime, and maybe I need to make Roy some lunch. And then I'm going to go, I have some stuff to return that we purchased for him for his recuperation that we couldn't use. So I'm going to return some of that stuff. I have a couple of different stores to go to, but I'm only going to one today because I am going to go to the post office and see if my yarn is there, because that's way more important than returning something at the store. That's not a convenience store to get to. It's just Walmart, but there's, you know, I have to drive 25 minutes to get to Walmart, but there is a Michael's by that Walmart. I shouldn't go there because I have yarn coming. And Nancy enables me, and she says, "Oh, did you see this new yarn at Michael's? Did you see this new yarn?" Like, no, I don't go into those stores. I avoid those just because I have enough. When it's more than fits in this room, I shouldn't buy more. That's what I keep telling myself. I don't listen too well. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next video, and I will show you what was at the post office. And then we'll have to put it away. So cross your fingers on how we're going to do that. I don't even really remember what I bought at Lion Brand. It's been a while ago, but I know at Hirschner's I got some of those yarn packs. And I might have to take the Hirschner's yarn packs and put them in one of those big plastic bags up on the top shelf. Which isn't a bad idea, right? Okay, guys, I'll see you in the next video.